Welcome back to Sonic Adventure 2 commentary. Oh, hello, Eggman.
Time to dance. That is creepy, child.
Yeah.
So you're saying the Eggman's never threatening? Ha ha ha, this scene says otherwise. You know, every night,
he's still a giant egg.
you see, every night I look into the sky and I see the moon, the beautiful moon, and I think, gee, I wonder what would have happened if I blew off half the fucking moon. That's fine.
Cold at the very least messes with the tides. Like, watch what he does here. It's like big ass laser nose laser rather, and shoots it, misses the Earth just freaking barely.
Ooh, pretty light.
And he shoots the freaking moon. This takes another meeting to shoot the moon.
And this would never be brought back in any later games.
This would have to like mess with the tides or something. At the very least.
Yes, it should, because the mass of the moon would have shrunk. Not to mention the moon parts would fall down to the Earth.
Look, half of the moon is gone.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
Eggman! Oh, that creep never gives up.
Also, one thing I just noticed, well, I probably noticed before, is Sonic technically only has one eyeball.
Yep.
They're connected.
I'm pretty sure Knuckles has that too.
Tails.
Might be wrong though.
Chaos emeralds are like Pac-Man. They have the power
Is that one the
to
fake?
I can use
No, that one's the real one.
God.
The fake is until like near the end of the hero story.
Wait,
See, they can do an echo here, so why couldn't they do that with the thoughts?
I don't know. I don't know. Wait, isn't there a Knuckles, or was that later?
Later.
Okay.
You keep jumping ahead, damn it.
Well,
Anyways, Mission Street. I hate this stage.
hey.
It didn't give me much trouble in this playthrough, but it's still long and.
That's what I can say for all the things that on Sonic stages and Shadow stages in this game.
Also, remember when this song was Tails Channel's theme?
I don't really care if it watches.
That was a long time ago.
Yes, I'm gonna
Jump
keep
over here.
riffing on Sonic Adventure 2 because I despise this game for the most part, because I don't understand why so many people fall in love with this game and keep saying this is the best Sonic game. I totally do not see it.
Here's where you would get the rocket booster.
Which I think is mandatory.
Yes. Most definitely. By the way.
Because there was just so many issues with this game that I cannot see it being the so-called best Sonic game, or at least best 3D Sonic game. Because
Yeah, I understand where you're coming from, yeah.
because Adventure 1 I find better than this, because I prefer the soundtrack. As I said, I prefer the Knuckles stages a lot more, and the other gameplays. Also, best 3D Sonic game, I think that currently goes to Generations overall.
I'll be honest with you, I've been playing other Sonic games for so long that my body's almost forgotten how to play Generations. I'm like so terrible compared to what how I used to play. I don't know what the hell happened, but I don't know. It's just, I can barely play anymore.
Get good, Zach.
Shut up, you.
Generations, such a good game, yet short. Thank you, mods, for making it able to not having to worry about little limited content. Want to play Sonic Unleashed without the nighttime stages? Get the Unleashed project. Want to play Sonic 06 without the bullshit? Get the Sonic the Hedgehog 2006 mod. Which I wonder if it's complete yet.
I don't know.
I should really check on that. Although I put in amount of work put into it, I would say there's more work put into the Sonic the Hedgehog 2006 mod than the Unleashed projects, because they add the cutscenes and everything, which is a nice touch, which I really like. Because I kind of would want them to port 06 to the PC, just so more people can at least try it out.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying 06 is the best 3D Sonic game, but funny enough, it's better than a lot of them. Better than Boom. Funny enough, I probably would still say it's better than Lost World. I would say it's definitely better than Unleashed. And Shadow the Hedgehog, definitely. Kind of close with Heroes, just because Heroes, if you want to 100% that game, like normally from a new file, it takes forever. So, funny enough, 06 is pretty high on my 3D favorite Sonic games.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of people that's like hating you right now. But I had to say it's not that bad of a game. Like, it's one of those games like it's one of those, it's like it appears to be so bad that you actually want to try it just to see if it's actually that bad.
You have to try it for yourself. Do not go by other people's opinions before like deciding if it's a bad game or not. You need to try it yourself, like I did. I did, and I found it the majority of the game enjoyable. The only parts I didn't like were Silver's playthrough and the load times, really, which were pretty bad.
Yeah. Even if you install it to your system, it's still terrible loading
You
times.
can only do that on the Xbox 360 version. On the PS3 version, you had the standard.
I feel bad for you PS3 players.
Yeah, well, the download doesn't make much of a difference anyways. Oh, and really, load times only really become really of annoyance if you either A, die a lot, which I don't find many glitches, so you can't blame the glitches. And I mean, I don't go out of my way to find glitches, which is the problem what most people make it out to be, is like most of...
Neither do I, but I encounter glitches by complete freaking accident. It is terrible.
I never encounter any, so...
I mean, sure, I'll admit, you always, actually, by technicality, you always encounter one glitch every time you play Sonic Story.
Oh, other than that's not the type of glitches I'm talking about, though.
Yeah, like, I have had some strange things happen, to say the least.
So,
That's all I'm gonna say.
oh, really, I don't see why so much hate. I mean, story-wise, yeah, it's pretty bad. But it's still, I find it enjoyable. And depending on how they work with Elise and make it so she doesn't get kidnapped every 5 seconds, they can make her a better character if they make a... I don't know, I can't really say sequel because it's impossible to make a sequel because of how it ended. So I guess, what would I...
Well, what do I do here? Listen to this,
Oh, sure.
I'm just touching the control stick ever so slightly. So that like Tails is making like the most epic dubstep remix ever.
Can't wait to Eggman.
Also, you'll hear it better later, but whenever Tails picks something up, it sounds like he's saying fish. Just listen when he picks it up eventually. Come on, pick it up. Hurry up. Okay, that didn't work. Yeah, the normal way to hatch these things is shake them nicely. You hear it?
Yeah, I don't even get it. That makes me fish. But yeah. I don't find the voice acting too bad in 06 for the most part.
Yeah, I mean, you think about it, it is the Sonic X voice actors.
Well, it's the 4 kids voice actors, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, you have Dan fucking Green as the villain. Why? How could you go wrong?
Okay. I'm gonna give this guy Phoenixes because he looks so cute. Look, he's got little wings and everything.
Time to throw him into the water, make him drown.
So adorable. Look at him.
Throw him in the water, make him.
Oh, you freaking prick! Here, have a box fruit thing.
Can you stop wasting our time and get back to the game?
Yeah, well, the part's almost over. Also, I do a weird thing with tails here. Anyways, yeah, that's the end of that part. We did a little chat racing and everything, and we'll see you guys next time.